pulse of the VI. Listen close and you will see why. The information will set you free. Stand together, never divide. Pulse VI.
Hello, Virgin Islands. It's 3 p.m.
It's 3 p.m.
And you are
Pulse
on live
VI.
with Mr. Robert Swain Jr.
Swain Show.
Oh, sorry, start over. We are on here with Swain Show.
Binta.
BVI Chick.
Hey.
How come I don't have a nickname?
It's been
I
done.
didn't want one.
You didn't want one.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so what's going on with you guys? What happened this week?
Nothing much for me. I'm just chilling this week. Took a couple days off to just
must
deal
be
with
nice.
the house project. And
Nice. How's that going?
I got a couple little extra grades, so yeah.
Did you kill anybody yet?
Not yet, but might tonight. The work guy didn't show up today, and he promised, so I was a bit frustrated, but it is what it is.
along,
It comes with the territory.
Yeah.
But I just, want to stop paying.
You just want to stop paying.
Yes, I
Facts.
want him finished so
Right.
I could, stop paying.
Are they overdue?
Yeah, but I have a message to the premier.
Whoa, that's...
This is directly to the premier as Minister of Finance. My windows just got on island. I ordered them from February. It is not my fault. And I need to not pay custom duties.
No. Actually, let me go here.
Tell me, baby, because if you know something, I want to know.
Apparently, if you can show proof that you did order your stuff before February, they're not supposed to charge you.
They're
So
not
whoever's
supposed to,
charging
Who
you.
do I need to go to?
I mean, I would go
Anybody
to
at
the
the port.
customs, the
I
ports, whoever.
called the head of customs and
Go
he told
in.
me that he has to wait for the premier. So that's why my message is to
Something's
the
not-
premier.
no, something's not right.
To
Yeah.
tell you.
After something the premier already said.
To do some concession or something. So
Nah.
if you could tell me where I could get
Sounds like
this-
a runaround.
That's what I'm saying. Something's
that's what
not
I'm
right.
saying.
Something's
And
not
then
right.
when I went to turn in my paperwork, I was told that, other persons have been paying duties. And I'm like, I understand other persons have been paying, but I just
but it
don't
has
think
nothing
it's
to do with
fair
you.
for me to pay
That has
duties.
nothing to do with you.
I don't want to pay because I ordered my stuff in February.
No, once you order your stuff from before, it's nothing. As far as I know, when that statement came out and when the rules came out, it is not.
Well, they
they're
had
not
said that they
supposed to.
needed to be on island by June 30th.
No, but if you did order, you probably need to check that out, triple, doubly, whatever.
Wait, when did it arrive?
They just arrived
Yesterday.
this
But
weekend.
you ordered it in February.
But
You
I
can't
ordered them
control
in
the stuff
February.
sometimes, though.
But if they said it was supposed to be here by June 30th, then I see what the hiccup is.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
That
think
was the cutoff.
I actually think there's something saying that you have to once you can bring your proof showing that because you can't really control the stuff.
I just need
You can't
help.
control.
Yeah, but if you have an estimated time of arrival,
My estimated time of arrival was supposed to be the end of May. But of course, you know that they're supplying the whole Caribbean with windows and they were out of aluminum and all this stuff.
Right.
Aquarius.
So, I've been pressing the guy. I'm like, look, the deadline is June 30th. I need them on island by June 30th. They didn't make it.
I don't know. Query that though. Query.
Yeah, I
that.
just don't know where else to go. I just don't want to pay that much duty when I, ordered from February. So that's my message to the premier. So anyone that has direct link to him, link him and let him know Claudia Hodge, BBI Chick, Pulse VI is begging.
just send him a message right now.
Send him a message. I need some concessions.
Let's call him live right now.
Yes.
I'm just
Let's
kidding.
put him on the spot and help others, not just me. It would benefit a whole lot of people because people still have stuff coming on island.
True.
So
So, guys, it's July 14th, and we have not heard anything from Festival and Fairs.
the press conference has been rescheduled for
To Monday, yeah.
Ah, so this is what,
Yeah,
the third time now?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Third
nice.
time's a charm.
Brilliant.
We're getting there.
All right.
And, I did see in Carrot Bay a couple of boats and stuff were moved from the site, but there's still mountains of dirt. So I don't know. They have a lot of cleanup to do.
Now,
but I think they should just go with the donkey race. I'm all for the donkey races.
I've
you know
never
what I mean?
been, but I want to see. I've never been to Carrot Bay Festival.
Oh,
so
it's the
I've
best
never-
part for me.
But
Yeah.
I actually saw, how they're saying they haven't announced anything, but I actually saw NJR, this is NJR,
Yeah.
put up something talking about CU Village on August 4th.
Right.
Okay, well, I guess
So you understand, he's announcing, but people are announcing, but it hasn't been announced yet. So
Right.
Right.
what's going on? Who else has been contacted, and
I-
why would he go and...
Guess we'll find out Monday.
Yeah.
guess if
And I
it's-
think
they
that
don't postpone
then-
it.
Yeah, if they don't postpone it.
Well, let's fingers crossed no other press conference going on so that, the media will be in attendance.
No, Monday should be clear enough.
Okay. But no Prince and Princess and no Queen
No
show.
Queen show.
I think we're going to use last year's winner because
the
they didn't
first
get a
time
chance.
in how many years?
They didn't get a chance to really be in the parade. And, I haven't seen Miss BBI anywhere for the whole year. I've seen the first
Who's Miss
runner-up.
BBI?
I don't know her name.
Sylvester, I think her name's
Her
Keefe
name is
Sylvester.
Sylvester?
No, her name is Keefe Sylvester.
She's-
Nevin's sister?
She's
Yeah.
from Seagulls Bay somewhere, I think.
Oh,
that
they live
area.
up by me, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I feel terrible for not
No, I
knowing
feel
who
terrible
No.
too
Miss
because
Vivian
you
is.
haven't seen her. So I think they're going to give them a chance to do their full reign this year. So there will
There-
be no.
There's a Miss World competition, though.
So who's going to be in that?
The lineup has already been out. Miss World. You have Yadali, you have this other girl, I can't remember her name for anything, and somebody else.
Okay.
So there's girls running where, what's that girl's name? Helena?
Yes.
She's the one announcing. She was the one that
right
was leading in everything.
because she as first runner up was
Miss
Miss
World.
World last
Yeah.
year. Right.
So she went off and did her stuff, and then they're actually vying for a Miss World title. They actually put it out. I saw it on Facebook when
Okay.
I was in the States. So it's out there. It's just not as publicized as it should be. So I don't know what's going on. I have no idea.
Yeah, I just
honestly.
think we have 2 weeks before festival, and we don't know what's happening. I just don't know how we could have a successful event.
I mean, I
Well,
wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah,
I would not go that
I wouldn't
far.
say that we won't have a successful event
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, people don't have anywhere to go.
Okay.
And people are looking for some place to go.
And
Whether
people
it's
already
young,
know-
old, middle
that's what I'm
age, and people
saying.
already know that we're supposed to have something.
The issue, I
I
don't
don't know what you
think.
said. Suppose.
We're
No,
supposed to
man.
have something.
The issue isn't that we aren't going to have festival. It's just finding out who's going to be here for festival.
Right.
Everybody knows festival is from August, whatever the days. Everybody already took their time off because this, lining up
Right.
like they normally do. So it's not a matter of we're not going to have festival. What's happening? It's just a matter of who's performing. What night
Right.
do we decide to go on?
Right.
What night do we decide to just
What
chill
night
or
we
whatever?
prepare.
And
I think that's really
too,
what it is.
It's about marketing also because remember, festival is not just about us who are here. That's one of the big tourist board
Right.
thing for the year for
Right.
getting persons here, getting the BBI out in the world. So it's not just about us. So I mean, we're 2 weeks only.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're giving people no time to.
Yeah,
prepare
and just no announcements about. I mean, we just heard through the grapevine that there'll be no Queen show. No, people
Right.
plan for that.
Right.
People come home specifically for the Queen show
Right.
because if you could recall, a couple years they tried to change it, and persons were upset because they planned for that. So I just feel like, in terms of getting the word out, we should have already been seeing stuff.
Yeah.
Why isn't the city already decorated with the lovely flags and all that good stuff?
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? It's
That's a
only
good
2
point.
weeks
And
out.
Where is it located again?
I
The
don't
festival?
know.
I mean, it's
don't
probably
know.
going to be at they just have to
Softball
move the,
field.
Well, they
That was-
started cleaning the.
They started cleaning over there, but they still have a lot of trailers.
I mean, the
And
trailers
they're-
can be easily
only a
moved.
few-
There's
there's
a
only a
lot
few
of the
left.
trailers,
Yeah, but
as far
by
as
now-
I'm
A lot were
aware,
gone. A
still
lot
have
were
stuff in
Yeah,
them.
but by now the boots are already up.
Actually, no.
Just
That's-
about built.
No, the boots
the
don't be
boots-
done
the
like,
boots
what, the
actually-
same week?
The boots to be done in a week.
No, but usually 2 weeks because when they
No,
sell
man.
food from
No,
early.
it's that same week, and then the little next week or whatever. Then you have your little stuff like that.
Yeah,
kinda
we're
late.
So for a
overestimated.
total,
We're
it's always up there for
because
2 weeks.
It's like the boots are up like by the 22nd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the time.
Which is this
Which
week.
is Like a
week
next
from, yeah.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
So
Well-
this time, I mean, I hope we don't know how many vendors we're gonna have. We don't know what's going on. We don't know a lot of things. So
I
hopefully,
do know a lot of people dropped out or are not going to be vendors this year. People
It's
who
a
have been
tough
vendors
year.
for
It's
over
a tough year. So
15
that's
years.
understandable.
Right.
It's a tough year.
No, it's not. It's not just that. It's that people they don't think they're gonna make their money back. That's the main
And last
concern.
year,
It's
a lot
not-
of people put
and last,
in and
yeah,
lost.
last year
So
people lost
yeah.
most of their money. I don't
Yeah.
think anybody made any money last year.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, what they should have done, and I don't know if this wasn't done, was just lower the fee for the vendors
yeah.
so that, we could have persons, participate.
do we know what the cost was before?
I think it used to be like between $1,000 to $1,500, somewhere there.
Right.
Somewhere there.
Don't quote me, but I think it's 2,000 now.
Okay, see?
Yeah.
Inflation rates, bro.
Yeah.
That's steep.
Inflation rates, bro. Like it's a struggle time. But I mean, I guess.
Either which way, we're going to enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
That's really what it's about. I actually do think, I mean, I agree with everything you guys have said, but at the same time, even on the tourism aspect of it, I, for one, know Tourist Board has always been there. They'll push, okay, this is when festival's happening,
Right.
and they try to promote, this is what we usually have, that type of, this year we're going to try to do this. Irma, whatever happened, this is what we're going to try to do this year. Pose it on that aspect. Because even so, a lot of people have been coming to the island just to, you've seen the people. I didn't even think we'd be having tourists
Right.
anytime soon.
Yeah. But they're still
No,
here.
yeah.
There's been an
definitely.
influx of them. So I think, I don't know, I'm really hopeful and I'm giving them more. What's the word?
Benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Depending, I'm
like
giving
that.
them more.
I mean,
of a-
we're all in
yeah.
support
better
of
word,
it.
yeah.
No, I
You
know,
so,
but I'm just
yeah.
saying, like, even with stuff like that, with the marketing, we understand that, and they've had their festival jump off. I give them kudos for that. The little
Yeah.
stuff they've had, I give them kudos for that. But at the same time, I don't know, we just need to just 100% find out what's going on, and then that way we can
We'll
fully
find out
support.
on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, enough about that. What else happened? I don't know.
I don't know.
Wait,
either.
actually, can I just put my job in here 2 seconds?
Okay.
Let me just do that 2 seconds. Okay, so I actually worked with Blake this week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we did an interview at GIS for this FinTech Immersion Conference coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I
At
had to do a video.
HLSCC.
Yeah, I had to do a video recording, which was tragic because I'm like, well, FinTech is blah, 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 blah.
How many takes?
And the whole time, how many? 3 or 4?
Not bad.
3 or 4. The whole time, like, Blake, my lip, fix my lip, fix my lip, because y'all know my lip problem.
What were you saying?
FinTech.
that, yes.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So it's a FinTech immersion conference. So basically what's going to happen is someone's coming from Singapore, and he's going to talk about cryptocurrencies, bitcoins, and how we can use FinTech to basically enhance the BVI's economy, that type of stuff. And I actually think it's such a huge opportunity for BVI Islanders. They're innovative. We're our data sucks, but a lot of people are techie. A lot of people, and then we do a lot of stuff on our phones. That's the move now. Everything is
Right.
on your phone. You understand? So this is an opportunity. It's $250 for the 2 days. But I've heard it's expensive. It's this. But you go to conferences everywhere else, it's $500 a pop.
Yeah.
For 2 days or 1 day conference.
Sometimes more.
Well, hopefully a lot
Sometimes
of companies will,
Yeah, so we've been trying to work on that. And then we're giving students, high school, college, $75 for the 2 days. And this is lunch included. This is something that will benefit us as a whole.
Tell persons the time. I think it's in the evening. Isn't it like 5:30 to 7:30 or something like that? It's after work.
No. 9 to 4.
Oh, it's full
9 to
day.
4, yeah. It's a
Okay.
full day
Well,
conference.
that's not bad.
9 to 4 on both days, on
Okay.
2 days. And then I think you're talking about a different event. You're talking about Bank of Asia.
Oh, okay.
That's 2
See,
different.
I
I've been busy, you see?
Yeah, I get all that email.
I've been busy. I
Trying to
work
keep
a lot,
up.
y'all. I
Yeah.
work a lot.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's, I'll try to share more information. People could just contact me. Somebody actually stopped me in the road yesterday. I was shook.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'm off the clock. Please don't ask me any more questions. I was on my way to the pair. Miss Jallo, don't know him.
Wow.
I saw your interview. I'm like,
Well, see, people
and
are
I see he said
watching.
something about FinTech. I said, well, FinTech is. He said, I know what FinTech is. This is the. So I'm over there like trying to BS my way out of stuff because I'm an expert BSer, you see.
Yeah.
You see.
So I kind of got out of it really easy. So
Good.
But anyway.
Anyway, guys, it's 3:15 in the afternoon. You're listening to Pulse VI on Caribbean
Yes.
Superstation 90.9 FM. In the house,
In the house,
Wolfpack,
the back,
Tuma,
the back,
Jicab.
Mario.
the back. They're coming up next, guys.
They're coming up next. Right now, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Pulse VI.
Yo, we're
back.
Pulse VI, Caribbean Superstation 90.9 FM. You're in the house with the Wolfpack. Tuma in the building. Dante,
Yes.
Jicab. Turn me up.
Yes.
Yes. Welcome, guys.
It's
Thank
good
you.
to be here.
It's
It's
good
good
to be
to
here,
see
yes.
all of this.
Yes.
Such a beautiful sight.
Yes, it
That's a nice
is.
wolf over there.
Tell us what's going on. What's going on?
Man, we here. It's awesome to be home. This is me and Jake have first time being home since Alma. So we feel good. It just feels good to be home. I mean, we see the damage, but it's just good to be home and take it all in, see our loved ones, and see the place that we love so much.
Definitely.
Because the essence of Wolfpack is definitely the British Virgin Islands. So
Facts.
it's good to see that.
Nice, nice.
Well, I was here for Alma, so
Oh, you were, yeah. How,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
and
was
your baby was here
devastating.
too?
yes.
How
she
was that?
Man, so much to go into, man. But I had a hard time trying to accept it.
Oh, okay.
Like I was jumping on my sleep for weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't accept it. But now, obviously, I do. But at the time, it was hard. I was like questioning my sanity and all of that. Like, I
Wow.
really seen this?
Wow.
The whole Appleville Road and thing.
Yeah, it was devastating.
Yeah, it
so
was.
that's understandable.
Yeah.
But it's good to see you and know that all is going well.
Yes, I was doing
Good,
great.
good, good.
So tell us what you're here for this weekend. I see you on a lot of flyers. I see a lot happening. So what's going on?
So I'm here for the Black Party in Eastern tonight. What is going on right now, but I should be on the stage by 9,
Okay.
maybe 10. But If you want to go up there.
Tattoo all the time.
Just joking.
Yeah, shout out to Shane. But
Shout
if you
out.
want to go up there right now, you could go right now. It's going on. But KillaTooma should be on stage around 9, 10. For
And
sure.
I also want to throw out, I mean, show us some love if you see us. I mean, we gone Wolfpack shirts because,
Yeah,
you know,
for
we
sure.
always branded everywhere we go. So show us love. We don't bite. I mean, I know we're the Wolfpack, but we don't bite. So just show us some love, all right?
Awesome.
And tomorrow, too, also the West Fed, I'll be there turning up with my peoples. You know?
Okay, the West Fed, is that going to be like, tell people what that's going to be like
That's
for
like
persons that haven't heard yet.
It'll be a beach party, basically.
Okay.
ABM
goodness.
will be there.
Yeah.
I'll be there. DJ Fireblaze and DJ Rookie.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll be turning up. That's our family right there.
Shout out to Kishan Pope.
Yeah.
Did I say his name correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks for having us and for having Killa. So it should be a great time.
For sure. It will be.
I don't think y'all realize I can't wear my
You
heels
look
again
shocked.
tomorrow.
Oh, you had heels planned?
Yeah, no.
Nobody told me
What
it was
were
a
you thinking?
beach. Nobody told me it was a
That's a good thing.
beach.
You don't need heels. Like,
Just
Because if was gonna put my outfit together.
nah.
Oh,
Just
Where
wear
you
just
wear
wear a
heels?
swimsuit and a
Swimsuit.
dress.
That's,
A swimsuit and a dress over it.
Oh, a beach.
A
yeah,
beach.
What you
We on the
thought
beach.
we were saying?
We
I
understand.
thought it was like a stage or something.
It's going to be a stage, but
There's
it's a
stage.
beach.
There's no sand on the stage. There's a stage.
Don't worry, Binta. I went
never
through
mind.
this last night.
That was a
at
funny
home.
conversation.
It was quite hilarious. Yes.
Oh, by the way, that's my mother, guys, for those that don't know. Hey, Claudia.
I know. Yes, I birthed him. I did.
So, a question for you guys.
Yes.
I know you guys working on your project.
Of course.
Don't ask me how I know. I just know.
Because you know we
I
always
just know
working.
you're always working, so
You
I know you
already
have
know.
a new project coming out.
Absolutely.
What would you say is the main difference between the project before Third Pillar and the one you're working on now?
Well, the main difference, of course,
For
it
you.
have its differences.
Right.
Well, for me, we paying more attention to detail, if that were even possible for before.
What does that mean though? Like paying more attention to detail?
I don't want to get too technical, but like you know the cadences
Yeah.
and
Dictionary?
we've been
I was
going
gonna
through
say,
we've been
okay.
going through a little dilemma with mics and stuff like so we try and upgrade it every
Okay.
Yeah.
single, you know.
Would
But
that
as
like
far
perfect the sound? Like is that more related to sound?
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
directly related to sound.
Basically, we're nerds and like
Yeah.
we can't. We are
Get heads.
perfectionists
Yeah.
also. So we taking our time with this one.
Right.
With the Third Pillar, I feel like we were fighting against ourselves because we
Right.
had a time in our head. With this one, we just like we working.
Okay.
And at the time for the Third Pillar, a lot of people might not know, but we were all in separate places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole process, Mike was in Orlando, Dan's in Atlanta, and I was here at the time.
Right.
So that was difficult. So I hoping this time will be, you know,
Yeah.
a little
Atlanta
smoother.
looking like the hub for now.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you have like any timeline? Like I know you guys are taking your time, but in the back of your head,
Yes,
you
we-
still have
We
a
tell the
date
people.
there. You know what I mean?
We have an internal timeline, I would say, because
Okay.
Yeah.
we want to make sure that we're that we don't get lazy and
Right.
Exactly.
because procrastination
It's so easy. It's so
Exactly.
easy.
So we have an internal one. I don't know if we can reveal
I was just
anything
about to say we're
just
internal
yet.
too, so I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
Yeah, and afterwards we'll have a little listening
Oh.
session,
Yes.
maybe,
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You know.
Okay. And home as always.
and
Yeah.
home as always. But I would say we have the idea for the first single when we want to
Yeah.
put it out. It's a very
It-
prolific date. We'll just
Yes.
put that out
Right.
there, and it relates to us too. So,
Okay.
and it's in a weird way, and it relates to us in a weird
Yeah,
way.
tie
So
it back in a weird
You,
way.
you guys always pride yourself on all those little.
Right.
connections.
Yeah.
We-
Connections
Yeah,
and
we are
stuff.
weirdly
Yeah.
into that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And the crazy
yeah.
part about it to me, we don't sit down and say, let's do this because this match this.
It just
We
happens.
would do it and then say, yo,
Yeah,
this
we find
match
the
up.
connection.
You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Right.
it's like
That's the
kind of
free- I
sweet.
guess
That's the
Yeah.
God's
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
That's the frequencies, though, of when you
Yeah.
have such a, I don't know, a close knit group.
Right,
and
right.
you're all in the same frequencies.
Yeah.
That goes up into the universe. It
Exactly.
comes right back to you. So
Man.
And that's,
trust me, I get it.
They're saying that the first thing that comes to my mind, the last time I've heard someone talk like this was when we had Drastic on the show.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So when we had Drastic on the show, I wish we recorded him and his son.
Right.
He just starts playing his music. His son just starts moving like he was.
Right, yeah.
Then his wife would it
was a connection.
It was
Right.
just like a connection, and it was
Yeah.
kind of,
Yeah.
So it looks like y'all have that too.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
mean, it's a lot of work, because we all have our different lives,
Right.
and I feel like that's what we've been playing with lately, finding the balance of that,
Yeah.
with all of us having full-time jobs,
Yeah.
And what
full-time
do you
stuff.
guys each do?
So I'm currently working in the admissions department at the school that Dante and I actually went to.
Okay.
Full Sail
Sailor.
University. Yeah. So
I
I'm
also
working in
work
the.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he works there too.
I'm
Yeah,
over
so-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of our
Guys,
lives are,
I don't work there though. I work at a studio by the name of Listen Up Audiobooks in Atlanta, among a million other things that I do, but that's like the main thing.
Yeah.
So, which shout out to Listen Up Audiobooks because that happens to be our home
Yeah.
for this project, basically.
Oh,
Shout out to
nice.
Full Sail too. I have to because
Yeah,
that's where you guys
I
got
mean-
your education.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That directly helps.
I like it. I like it.
facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Cool.
pretty cool. And then let me just plug in right here since we're all calling out schools. This is only happening because we all went to St. George's.
Shout out to St. George's.
Let's put that out there. We all went to school together.
Man, no, but on that, right, like, and no shade to any other school,
Honestly.
but something happened special in St. George, especially
definitely believe that.
with the first 2 years of graduates.
Yeah.
Like something special with the arts. Like we all are very driven, artsy, and it's just a
Right.
beautiful thing. So
Yeah.
shout out to St.
The
George's.
program
man.
was really,
It
really a
was.
good
I
program.
think-
Yeah.
I think the teachers we had.
Love you
We
guys.
were all,
special,
yeah.
special, yeah,
Yes,
special.
they did.
We were all kind of just, I don't know.
Yeah, there's things I like
Yeah.
that I live my life off of based on what teachers
Same.
have told me. Like that just stuck with me, you know.
So shout out to our parents for making that.
Yeah. And I know that sacrifice, that financial
Yeah.
sacrifice. Thank you, Mom.
Definitely.
You're
Yeah.
welcome, love.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
cool.
put that out there.
cool.
That's actually really cool stuff, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool stuff.
So, other than we know we have Killa,
Yes.
what other artists are you guys working on? We only have a couple minutes before we go to break, but if you could just let us know what else is.
So we have Trav P. Shout out to Trav P.
Trav P.
We've been in the studio like it's crazy.
Last night.
This trip has been like so all work and no play, which is what we
And that's
expected.
great because y'all just got here.
Yeah,
And
like,
it's time to go.
like yesterday, I went down on the Pear Pack, and it was like I was down there for like 2 minutes, and we was like, we gotta go back to the studio because we
Yeah.
had to record Trav. So
Okay.
it's like we've been working with Trav, of course. Trav is in a great space. Like I'm so excited for what he's
Shout out to Trap.
what he's working on. We have 2 girls in Atlanta that we kind of working with. They were featured on Killa's album, if you
Street
call
Legends.
Street Legends.
Yeah.
We have another girl that we're looking at. We always looking, we always working. I mean, that's how Pulse VI is here because we always moving and always trying to grow. So it don't stop. I mean, sometimes we go a little silent and I feel like people think we're not working,
Right.
but
Right.
we are
You play
working.
yourself.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah,
To be
yeah.
honest, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think since before Third Pillar, people knew you guys had something cooking.
Yeah.
And I think up to the time that Third Pillar was released,
Mm-hmm.
it brought surety that this is
Right.
this is what we're
Right.
doing for the
Yeah,
rest of
yeah.
our life.
Right.
Yeah.
And I really don't. I can't agree with you that people think that you.
Well, I
you
don't
stop.
know.
I really
These
don't
bags
think so.
on the
people
eyes
might
real,
say,
guys.
they might say, when something coming out. But
Right. Yeah.
I highly doubt that they,
Yeah. And
I don't even
ever
think-
thinking that you guys are not working.
Even how you're saying they're waiting for something new to come out. Just what, yesterday, people by my house.
Yeah.
I live like way, but I can hear noise on the road. I hear your song.
All
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day.
And it's loud. Everybody's, mind you, all up on the road. I'm here in the
Yeah.
bush, and then I can hear it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
It's
Yeah.
surreal,
Okay.
man.
Yeah, it is.
Because
Yeah.
we've been seeing it since we've been here. I was telling him the other day, like, I remember we went to the bank and this girl passed across and he said he healed up and what's not.
Yeah.
And she was like, yo, I wish my hands weren't full so I could snap you. Like, I've been catching people snapping him, like just
Yeah.
people being real fans, and it's just, this is my friend, like this is my dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's just weird to see. But
Weird
just
for me too.
thank you everybody for the love.
Yeah,
Like,
you got to.
we don't take it for granted.
For
Like,
sure.
I want to let y'all know that we don't take it for granted. Like, we work hard so that we could give y'all quality stuff, and we just happy that y'all appreciate that.
Quality.
Yes.
Stuff. Yes.
It's good.
Boom. All right, we're gonna take a break. Got a man Blake here.
And we're going to pop
On
the
the
Moet.
camera.
We
We're
wish
gonna pop
y'all-
the Moet.
we wish we could
Don't-
share it with y'all, but
Yeah. But we ain't popping regard.
If you guys didn't know, KillaTooma is an ambassador at Caribbean Sellers
Shout out to
for
Caribbean
Moet.
Sellers.
So shout out to Caribbean
Kevin
Sellers.
Foy, everybody over there.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
90.9 FM, Pulse VI. We'll be right back and take a quick break.
Boom.
Pulse VI,
And we are back, you guys. We have, for those tuning in just now, we have the Wolfpack team in here. We have Michael, Dante, and we have Jacoy in here. Oh,
KillaTooma.
KillaTooma, sorry.
He wears two hats. He's the artist and he's part of the pack.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't.
sure.
What's everyone? You're KillaTooma. What's your nickname?
Dance press play.
Press play, turn me up, Jake.
Turn me up, J-Cab.
Oh, so that's not okay.
You're finally making the connection.
No, I didn't catch on. I didn't
She
catch
didn't
on.
know the connection.
I thought it was just J-Cab. I didn't think it was Turn Me Up. Oh, I didn't think it was Dance. I was just Dance.
Well, it
Well,
is, but
Yeah, those
Oh,
are
the full-
because
yeah.
those
so
are
KillaTooma
our
press
engineer
tag.
tags.
Oh, gotcha. I'm a little
Get with the
sorry.
program, Bento.
No, because
Jeez,
they all
man.
have nicknames. I have this thing with nicknames. My name is nickname enough, so I don't think I need one. So it's fine.
Okay, so a lot of hip hop albums dropped this year.
Yeah.
Real hip hop
Yes.
albums.
Thank you,
Yes.
Jesus.
Out of all the guys that dropped, would you say, I wouldn't say relatable, which album you say you like the most? Killer Force.
Oh boy.
Two.
Like
Name a
the
top two.
most. Okay. That has to.
The one you play every day, for sure. That's a guarantee that you're gonna
Okay.
play it.
That's Nazaire.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's a good one.
That
Next
is
to
a good
Nipsey.
one. Yeah, next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nipsey
As
actually
far
had
as
a great
relatable
album.
as you were saying first,
Yeah.
that one relatable to me.
Nipsey.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. I actually hear a lot of Nipsey.
What's the,
A lot
what's
of
the
you in
album
Nipsey.
called?
Victory lap.
Victory
Yeah.
Lap.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know about these things.
And Nas one called Nazaire.
Nazaire. Yeah. That's actually the name of my son. His middle name.
Oh,
is
really?
Nazaire.
Oh, nice.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
I named him after Nas actually.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
I like that name though.
Yeah. Nasir. Yeah.
Nasir,
I love
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Love
It
it.
is nice.
What about you, Dance?
For me, okay, so it would be the Jay-Z and the Beyonce album, Everything Is Love. Just because I feel like I'm in a love season of my life.
You are.
You know,
man.
I'm looking at life a little bit differently, you know, taking life a little bit more seriously. So I've been rocking with that. I was actually playing it this morning in the
Yes.
shower. I know my mom was rocking to it low key. She ain't gonna say nothing though.
I was
So you know
rocking.
the songs
And
now?
then also the Pusha T album, like two
Oh,
extremes,
yeah.
because the Pusha T album, like
Daytona,
just
yeah.
raw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, them the beats, the production, that all of Kanye albums so far, that has like the best production in my opinion, next to like Tiana Taylor.
Right.
So yeah,
I haven't
those
gotten
two.
a chance to listen to Halls
I've-
yet.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I haven't listened to
The
all
heard
of
mixed-
them.
Tiana album, bro.
I've heard
I was
mixed
playing that this
reviews.
morning, too.
I've heard mixed reviews about her album, but I
Nah.
actually like it. But people are like, no.
It feels
yes,
like Lauryn
no,
Hill.
next.
Oh.
It does have that vibe.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why connect her with Lauryn Hill though? I can have to listen to it.
Yeah,
then.
now I have to listen to it. You
Because-
mentioned I have to listen to it. No.
definitely.
And for you,
I think it's
Jay?
just the vibe the way she's doing it.
Okay.
Man, gotta say J. Cole, K.O.D.
Yep.
I mean,
That's a good one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
J.
Yeah.
Cole, I feel like, you know, with where the industry is right now, with, you know, the direction music has taken, especially with hip hop rap.
Young hip hop. Yeah.
Yeah, like J. Cole, he just got to be one of my favorites. I think J. Cole, the Pusher, I listened to that album like 5-6 times back to back. So yeah, J. Cole and Pusha
Pusha
T.
T?
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
And I'm over here like, okay.
You haven't listened to any of that?
I mean, I've listened to J.
What
Cole's
about you,
album.
Robbie?
Me, J-Rock. I'm
Okay,
a big
yeah.
West Coast fan.
Yeah.
Okay,
J-Rock.
that's-
I'm a big I'm a big Black hippie fan.
I heard that's
So
it's
anything
straight.
that J. Cole, I mean not J. Cole, anything that J-Rock,
Yeah.
Kendrick,
Right.
Absol,
know
Schoolboy
that
Q,
thing too.
anything that they drop, I there for sure. Just
And it's
listening.
funny you say that because that ties back to the engineer mixed by Ali.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, so
Exactly.
It's like
Yeah, we're a big fan of mixed biology.
Yeah, man.
Like,
we
Yeah.
always look behind the artist. We
Bro,
know the
right.
artist.
we
Yeah,
are
yeah.
we are
I
students.
was searching for the
We are
link of the
students,
Right,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
exactly. exactly.
This seems like a fellows kind of. Better than I over here.
Yeah,
Like,
okay,
just like
okay.
shaking our
What
head.
albums are y'all into? It don't have to be hip hop right now. What albums are y'all into?
What are you guys listening to right now?
I'm Daniel Caesar right now. I'm like Daniel
Hey,
Caesar.
I rock with
right now.
Daniel. I rock
I'm
with
a Daniel Caesar.
He actually
Her.
performed with J. Cole at the BET Awards.
yeah?
Was that J. Cole? Yeah.
Okay, I'm not familiar with him.
He's good.
I
Like he's.
passed
I
his
wanted to
set
see
at
him.
Coachella. Like, when I just walked.
Bro, you
I-
missed out,
I'm not
bro.
saying that
You played
like,
yourself,
I'm
bro.
not saying like I was trying to avoid. I just saying like.
I didn't even get to.
passed
He was
it.
at Essence. I didn't even get to see him because of how crappily everything was just scheduled. So I had to. It's either Daniel Caesar or just Miss Queen, and I couldn't Miss Queen Latifah and Missy. So
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. That's
Fair
fair,
enough.
though. That's fair.
And I'll pass.
Well, I just want to say really quick, this isn't colored water that we're drinking on right now. Shout out to Moet Shandon.
Don't know.
Man, this is smooth. I don't even drink, y'all. I just want to put that out there. But I can rock to this, though. I can rock with this, for sure.
All Moet.
For real.
It's
Not
very
just this
mild,
one.
very mild.
Shout out to Kev for the bottles.
And
yeah.
Caribbean Sellers.
Right.
We love you.
Wow.
That's it.
I love it. We love it.
So, what would you say if you had to choose somebody you guys want to work with in the industry? Who would it be? And why? Make the question a little harder.
You go ahead, Mike.
So I guess in what capacity? Because
Right.
with Wolfpack, again, Dante and I were engineers, producers.
Right.
Killa, he artists. So.
Yeah.
stuff to list on that.
Well,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. There's a lot more hats, but so I guess in what capacity would you? In just any capacity, or
Like the producing side. The producing side.
oh boy,
It's too easy to ask for artists.
Yeah.
Because that could be anybody.
man.
Like, what producer would you guys want to work with?
Oh, okay, yes.
Right now, I would say No ID. I like the space that he's in right now. He did the Jay-Z album. He did a couple on the Drake album, and I think a couple in the Kanye camp that album
Right.
too. So I would say No ID right now. Who else? All the Atlanta producers really, like
Yeah. Southside.
like 808 Mafia,
Right.
like Metro Boomin.
Ha,
like,
I know him.
Yeah, all Atlanta.
Say he
producers.
retired now though.
Yeah, all
Metro
Atlanta
Boomin
producers.
That's him.
Yeah.
Hey, I know that one. I know that one.
You see what Tag would do?
Hey,
why we do it.
Yeah.
what's
That's
your
what I
tag? What's the
They
tag?
just explained it.
No, sorry.
Well, the Wolf Pack. We have one tag right now. That's the Wolf. Yeah, the Wolf Howl.
Oh, that's what I thought. I was
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Robert. Gosh. Put me out like that.
What about you, Jokoi? From an artist standpoint,
From an
working with
artist
a
standpoint,
producer.
I ain't go from an artist standpoint. I ain't go straight to the top. I want to work with Jay. And not just to walk. I
Wow.
just want to sponge up everything,
So
like
like
all
a-
the knowledge.
Yeah.
Like him, like executive producing a project or something.
No, walk with him.
Like,
yeah,
Okay,
feature,
so-
walk. Just be around him.
Just be in the same.
Right. Yeah.
space. I
Definitely.
understand.
Space.
Yeah.
You soak up so much because man, that's a talented
Yeah.
man right there.
So
Yeah.
As far as hip hop,
Business
I like to
ethic,
say,
yeah.
I have this analogy. Hove was the first coming, I'm the second coming.
Okay.
Good one.
Good show.
Yeah.
That's
Good
a
show.
good one. Well, I want to work with Big Sean
Okay.
Okay.
because I've always wanted to rap. So
Oh,
like
you
next
will?
year.
What? I
Yeah.
was just gonna say, what's something
Next
you
year.
want?
Drop a hot 16.
Come on. You have anything you want?
I mean, I can't do it right now. 'cause
Come on,
it's-
we're looking
you
for
know,
new
next
talent all the
project I'm
time,
working
though.
on. It's the next project, so look out for it. I might be featuring with a whole lot of artists that you guys may
Okay.
have heard of.
Well,
Yeah.
fine.
All right.
You may have a new artist over here.
For
Yeah.
real.
Very 2020. Look out for Benta mixtape.
Big
For
Sean.
sure.
But I wanted to ask Killa while we were on that subject about your writing skills, because I know you write all your music.
Yes,
all
I
your,
do.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, what what headspace do you need to be in to write the lyrics you write?
That's so up in the air, though.
Wow.
Like, it really depends on the beat.
Okay.
Of course, my mood. But sometimes it just comes out of nowhere. Where I have to grab my phone, and because a pen and a paper, where I'm wrong.
Right.
So I have to grab my phone and whatever
app.
way. Right. Yeah. That's usually how I write. Actually, I don't really do the pen to paper.
Would
I
you
do
say-
sometimes.
Is it like a form of journaling for you? Would you say that?
Yes. Yes,
But
because
aren't you ever scared that you say too much?
no,
No.
no, I don't believe in censoring music.
Really?
You have to get exactly what I feel
The
at
rock,
the
the
moment.
rock.
Totally
I
agree.
got
Yeah,
it.
I want to
Yeah.
say
Totally
that
agree.
I used to be afraid that he would say too much, though. There was a
Yeah.
point, I think me and Mike went through that, especially with the first project. We were like, this is a very specific subject matter, like,
yeah.
and I mean, even through the album, I think we blanked out certain things where we didn't want to put certain names out there, so,
It's funny. You bring that up about censoring music. When I put out a track 2-3 years ago, it's called Really Be, and it was about basically domestic violence.
Okay.
And I was seeing a lot of personal stuff that happened in my life, and I had a local rapper. I won't call his name right now. Not important.
Okay.
Local rapper messaged me, and he's like, he don't feel that I should have put out that song.
Oh,
That's something
wow.
that should work out between me and my dad. But then and I go like, but
It's not your business.
But that's
this,
It's
first
a
of all,
form
ain't
of
your
expression,
business,
though.
number one.
Yeah.
Second of
Number two.
all,
you have to free yourself.
I have to free myself.
Yes.
This is my art. This is what
Yes.
I choose to talk about.
Yes.
I did a whole entire music video. I spent my money on it. I didn't. This ain't this something I just was like.
Yeah,
Let me just
exactly.
get out and then just do it out, get it out there and blah blah
Right.
blah. But so I guess I said that to say there's no possible way you could censor your music and expect to
Yeah.
fulfill yourself.
Right, yeah.
And some stories have to be told.
And some stories have to be told.
Right.
You have no idea how many emails I've got, how many messages I've got about from people saying no, thank you, because
No.
they couldn't say it.
It's important.
Right.
People don't,
And they
I
could
don't-
relate.
Yeah,
Right,
people
and
don't
they could
understand
relate.
how powerful music is, because whatever you go through, and I don't know if it's just me or whoever it is, but whatever I'm going through, a random song comes up, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
It hits
Yeah.
you.
There's
That's-
music for everything. I
Yeah.
feel like every
Right.
mood.
Every single
It's very
thing.
therapeutic.
It suits
like-
your
So
soul.
if people
Yeah.
kept
Yeah.
bottling, as you people kept bottling everything in, you wouldn't be relating to anything as much
Right.
as,
Yeah.
Sometimes, and I think this is why I must say, because I mean, again, Dante and I, we all went to the same school, and I just seeing Jokoi from Vietnam days to where he's at now, it's just amazing, from just seeing the progression, So again, I know that a lot of, just from reactions I've heard, a lot of people like look up to him just from the message
Yeah.
that he's saying, because
Right.
sometimes just about finding someone to be the voice for what you're feeling or
Yeah.
going through, but you don't necessarily know how to deal with it, or just about finding that in music, because that's to me the universal language.
It
you know?
is.
And
So
not
it's
only
like-
that, it's like you finally realize that you're not alone.
You are.
Exactly.
In whatever situation
Precisely.
it is,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, it's 3:45. We're gonna take our last
Time is
break.
almost up.
Time is almost up. We got the Wolf Pack in the house. Killer,
We
Dance,
here.
J Cav, Turn Me Up, Binta, BVI Chick Swain Show, and Blake. And
Cash.
Love you, auntie.
all right, guys, 90.9 FM Caribbean Superstation. We'll be right back. Pulse VI.
Pulse VI.
And we're back, guys.
And we
we're
are
back.
pouring.
The last 15 minutes. The last 15 minutes. I don't know why someone is hiding behind of me. Like, what's that about? What's that about? We're enjoying the water that we're drinking. Colored water. It's really good, though. So we have the last 15 minutes with Wolfpack. And, Dante is just drinking that stuff up.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna need my own endorsement.
what we're talking about now is tell us about getting KillaTooma, especially because that's your big first artist. And, we had the Third Pillar album that launched last year that was well received locally.
Right.
Tell us how that's doing in the mainstream, what you guys are doing to keep it out there.
Right.
Just, to make sure that the BBI and the artists from the BBI, music goes outside these borders.
Yeah. Well, the first thing I want to say is it's not easy.
Okay.
It's not easy. I know we make it look easy, but it's really only the three of us. I think people think Wolfpack is a huge team.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, we have you guys and we have people that help us.
Okay.
But we are the three pillars of Wolfpack, no pun intended or pun intended.
Exactly.
But so it's not easy. We are self-funded. I just want to put that out there
Yeah.
too. Full disclosure. So it's not easy. But what we do is we've been having him perform a little bit in the States.
Right.
That's been kind of catching fire as we get the performances. And shout out to Shine Eye and people who bring us home, like for
Right, that
bridging the gap.
believe, yeah.
That believes. You know what I'm saying? And I understand too why local promoters kind of are funny with him sometimes, because he ain't a calypso artist. Let's just be
Right,
real.
yeah.
That's the thing
It's a
around here.
different-
So that's what we kind of fighting locally. But I think after tonight and after this weekend, that's gonna change.
Definitely
I have a
after
feeling-
tonight.
I have a feeling about that.
Good.
But what we really want to do is get him on different Caribbean islands.
Yes.
Just like how
Right.
we conquer home, which I feel like we conquered home. We want to conquer the Caribbean.
Okay.
Because this is what's hot right now. Everybody in the States, they're trying to sound like us.
Right.
So we want to conquer home home being the Caribbean region.
right.
Yeah.
So I think that starts with us starting to get him, which we've been having conversations about.
Right.
We just had one the other day with a good friend of ours
Yes.
about getting on some different Caribbean
Yeah.
islands. So
good.
that's
Yeah.
that's what we're looking at.
Well, if you ever need a hype man, you know, Swain.
Yeah, you don't know.
All hype,
You know,
all
Don
hype
family.
girls, you know.
Yeah.
That's true.
But all scopes already on Anguilla, St. Thomas, St. Croix.
Yeah.
Well, the love in St. Thomas and St. Croix is
Yeah.
unreal. So we really need to
Yeah.
get over there some more.
What's
yeah.
going to happen when you go in Anguilla?
Yeah.
There's a love over there.
That's a
for
big
any
place.
for
Yeah,
any local,
yeah, yeah.
any artist outside of their country,
Yeah.
Right.
that has great music, they love them to death. So
And I
know
never
for
been
sure-
there. I want
Yeah, I
to go
don't
there
think
so
I've been
bad.
there either.
I've been there one time, and it was for my girlfriend's family reunion. People
Okay.
over there just lovable.
Shout out
Like,
Nikki one time.
shout
You
out
don't
Nikki
know.
one time.
Yes.
Cool.
Any features on this next album that you
Well-
can mention?
We've been going back and forth about
Okay,
that.
okay.
Because I'm the type of artist I like to, you know.
Selfish.
Yeah. But it definitely will have a few.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
One that people, I don't think gonna expect. One that people ain't gonna expect, but it's gonna be nostalgic. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be nostalgic and it's gonna be perfect.
Okay.
For all parties involved. So.
I'm thinking, I'm like literally going back to all the groups that were younger, like the younger group Vietnam. I'm trying to rerun all the, you saying nostalgic, I'm like going through all the list of people in my head.
Ain't much of us last.
Yeah, that's what
Until
I'm trying
now.
to, people who still do it.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, so
But
I'm
we
trying to
can give
figure
it away,
out.
though.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to figure, I'm over here trying to
Yeah, don't
figure
give
it
it away.
out, yeah.
Yeah, we're still. Well, without giving too much, but with giving something where halfway through.
Yeah, we're halfway
I
through the
mean,
project.
we're getting close.
Okay.
We're-
With the songs that we have now. 'cause
Yes,
we have-
exactly.
we have
Yeah.
You know, we're
5.
always working. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
How many
So-
how many tracks you guys aiming for?
I think that's up in the
That's up in the air.
That-
Also.
Wow, look at me.
You can
I
give
don't
us-
know.
You can give me a rough number. You don't have to be specific.
I would say 10 to
12.
12.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
How many
just-
did you have
Thank
on
God
the
it's not
last one?
7.
It was 14.
No, it's not going to be anything.
No,
under 10.
yeah.
Good.
Not 7
It was
yet.
14 on the last one.
Actually,
Yeah.
you guys need to do like another promo back home because I think that event last year was one of my favorite events last year.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't normally and I'm really bad with like the local artists. I'm really terrible with it. Even
the
from when
support,
it
the
like.
support was great.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
so even with stuff like I genuinely that was my first time hearing you live on the album singing
Well,
your album.
one thing I would interject and say is that was the first one, and we have a mentality
Right,
of
yeah.
level up,
Stepping
level
it
up, level up.
every
So
time.
just know if we do it again,
It's got to be
gonna be,
better.
When we do it again.
when we do it again, because we already been having conversations
Yeah.
about that too. So
that's
yeah.
that's gonna be fun. That's gonna
Yeah.
be really really
Yeah,
exciting.
and the company is getting bigger, so at that point we should be able to really. Because I mean, full disclosure again, I don't even know how we pawned that event.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we were a brand new company
Oh,
with no
man.
money. I say so. I still don't know how we did it, but
Yeah.
God is good.
Yeah,
All the time.
absolutely.
All the time.
It's packed.
So tonight for Killa's performance,
Yes.
what can people expect? Give us a little idea. You don't have to put too much out there, but put enough out there that persons come out excited, ready to have a good time, and come out in big numbers.
I would say it's basically the third pillar times 10. Plus,
I was thinking that too.
plus,
Well,
a
guys.
little something
Yeah,
that
well-
nobody here yet.
Okay.
Yeah, see,
People gonna go crazy.
yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. But show up for everyone though. But
Right.
you know,
remind us
Yeah,
of the
give
time.
him a-
exactly.
Remind us of the
9
times
p.m.
again.
right?
Well, it's going on right now, but I'm supposed to be on stage 9,
Right.
10.
And we're gonna be up there from all these. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
come rock with us. I promise y'all, we cool people. Just come up, say what's up. We
Yeah.
might have we might have Moet and just
Yeah.
be
Don't know.
giving out
And
some
it's
Moet. I
for
don't
it's
know.
for a good cause. So,
Yes, it is.
We want persons to come out and support.
And it's free.
Autism
It's
Center.
free,
It's
yeah.
free. Yep.
And it's free.
Lots of food, lots of drinks.
Yes.
So yeah, it should be a good night.
It's for a
Stage is
great
huge.
cause.
Yes.
Yeah.
The sound is great.
I'll be
Where
there.
is it
I'll be the
exactly?
stage manager
It's,
from 6:30.
I'm
Hampton.
telling you,
Hometown.
Paulsby, I always in
Right
the
before
house
the
doing
gas
things.
station.
Okay.
On
So,
the left. If
yeah.
you're coming from west.
So before we wrap up, on the Pulse VI backdrop, we see the big wolf in the middle.
Yeah.
Tell us about the wolf pack and Pulse VI. Like where did that come from?
Well, it's funny that you asked, mother. So shout out to CBN. Shout out to the Cox family. It just started with a conversation. It's funny how much could come from a simple conversation.
Facts.
It was a conversation. We were trying to promote his music, you know. And with Mr. Andrew Cox, I was talking to him on the phone like, yo, we need to get KillaTooma on the radio, like, and he was like, yeah, send the music. And he was like, y'all have a good energy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good energy. Y'all some young people trying to go someplace. Let's do a show. I was like, you out of your mind. We don't even live home. We have one person at home. Like, there's no way we could do it. And then I took the idea to my beautiful mom. And she was like, you are tripping, son. Like, let's do the show. And I was like, I slept on it. I was like, you know what? I had mentors that taught me to diversify really quickly. You know, you can't be fearful of the unknown because there's still a lot of unknown with the radio side. Like, we come from the music business.
Right.
We don't know anything about this business. You know, so shout out to people like Blake. Shout out to people like Shane who give us the education necessary to make this happen. And yeah, it kind of happened quick after that. I mean, of course, Irma happened and I kind of delayed it,
Right.
but
Yeah.
you know, it kind of happened quick after that. You know, Binta came on board. Robert Swain came on like the week of,
Yeah.
you know.
But he was the glue.
He was the glue. Like,
glue.
we needed him.
Boy.
And, you know, it was something me and my mom were going back and forth on. Like, he's so perfect, you know, and he
Yeah.
was just, you know, we tried to, I guess, create energy.
Yeah.
You know, have an energy about us to that when we talk to people, because obviously we are a new company, so we don't have pocketfuls of money, you know what I'm saying? So we want to create that energy where people know that they could work with us and know that when they are part of something that we're doing, it's going to be something.
Right.
And I think that's the energy he picked up on. He was like, absolutely. He didn't even, like, I think
my first response was done.
done. Straight up. It was like done. And of course, you know, it's something that me and these guys, we weren't sure. You know,
Yeah.
we weren't sure. You know, we were talking. We were like, we don't know what to do. And you know,
That was me.
yeah, yeah. And you know, I was just like, bros, you know, Wolfpack is us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wolfpack is us. This is our legacy. This is what we want to do. So, you know, we just gotta find a way to make it happen. You know, whether we dig into the funds, whether we dig into our pockets, whether we go broke, at least we're gonna know we try. You know, and that's what it's all about for me. You know. And look at the monster this is
Exactly.
becoming. Like, we are so proud of y'all.
And
I
we're
just
just
want to
getting
take
started.
I just want to take a minute to say how
We
proud
are.
of y'all we are.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so many things are coming that we know internally, obviously, but it's like, it's so beautiful that Pulse is becoming its own monster. Like,
Right.
I see people talking about Pulse, people like, oh,
Yeah.
that Wolfpack is Pulse, and you know what I'm saying? And it's becoming its own monster separate of us, which is the goal, you know?
Right.
So,
Right.
Absolutely. We actually have a good following in St. Thomas.
Yeah.
That's
You
awesome.
guys didn't
Yeah.
know, like,
That's
people,
great.
People
Yeah.
talk about the show in
Yeah,
St.
yeah,
Thomas
listen.
all the
Yeah.
time.
I was actually, not to cut you off,
No,
man,
no, that's
but I was actually taking when I was coming down,
Mm-hmm.
I was wearing my Pulse VI hoodie, which we got to get you guys some. But yeah, and I was wearing the Pulse VI, and someone, I'm not sure who it was, asked, "Oh, you know, are you with Pulse VI?" And you know, someone in St. Thomas was just, you know, speaking about, you know, how good the show was, and you know, to keep it up. So I mean, I felt really good internally and really
Right.
proud of, you know, everything that you guys are doing too. The fact
Right.
that
Yeah, man.
Well,
someone.
I don't know about Binta, but I'm a student still, so I'm learning every day because just like it was new to you guys. Radio is new to me.
Yeah.
Interviewing, I think the first interview, Blake keeps saying, "Hold the mic here, hold the mic here." I mean, remember to put the mic back at the person's mouth when they speak.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a learning experience, but it's been great. The love from the community and you know inside the borders of the BBI has been great.
Yeah.
I mean, the following persons just commenting, persons that you don't expect
Right.
is listening and
Yeah.
watching. You know, so the love has been great.
Let's just put it out there. If y'all didn't know, our biggest, the biggest person in here is sitting right next to me. Not you. Okay? Everywhere we go, when I went to do my hair, someone was like, "That's Binta." Don't know this woman from God. Never seen her before in my life. You on Claudia's show? You Binta? Yeah. Pulse. I'm like. Someone else was saying something, and you know, I'm going home, and he's saying the same thing. Yeah, I remember when she was trying to say BVI chick. People love you. People love you.
They do.
They love us all.
They love us all.
yeah, and shout out to you, Ma.
This is actually
Shout out to
this
you.
is actually the easy path for me though, because I used to do it all. I used to do what Shane is doing back there, plus being on the mic, plus playing music.
talented.
plus making commercials for 106.9 because I used to work there off and on. Rest in peace, Neil Bled, and that was my godfather. So
Good
I really
guy,
had a
good
tight knit connection with him and the radio station. So when these guys called me, it was like boom, that's it.
Right.
You know?
Automatic.
Well, guys,
Thank y'all for the sacrifice.
yeah, we're
You
almost
understand?
out of time, but
We are out of time, but go ahead.
one thing, one comment, whether either one of you, what do you leave with the young kids coming up? Inspiration.
If you want to pursue it, just get up and then do it.
I love it. I love
Attitude,
it.
just renew it and watch your bank turn to fluid.
There we go.
And that's it. Pulse VI.
Yes.
We're out.
We're out. Wolfpack signing out. Caribbean Superstation 90.9 FM. Hey.
We
We
love
be
you.
the heart of the VI. Feel the pulse and you will see why. Where I from, we do it B.I.G. On each other, we could rely. Feel the pulse of the VI. Listen close and you will see why. The information will set you free. Stand together, never divide. Pulse VI.